Hi, Leo. Hi, and welcome to your reading. This is for you guys, and it's covering the next few days, next few weeks. We'll see what pops up for you, especially Leo. But for now, let's start the reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And let's see what the spirits would like to point out to you. What guidance the spirits would like to give you, what's coming up for you in the near future. Spirit, can you please give us some guidance for our lovely Leo friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please show us what you would like Leo to be aware of in their lives going on at this moment in time. And we have the Four of Pentacles, telling us, Leo, that you're feeling, what's it all about? What's the point? And you're dealing with a lot of practical things in the next few days, the next 2 or 3 weeks even. A lot of you city dwellers are just wondering, what are you going to do? You're trying to hold it together. You are holding it together as well. You're got your feet on the ground. Your mind is just all about practicalities. There's a sense here of taking care of the root chakra here through his red dress. There is communication. However, there is mainly frustration through the black, if you like, cloak here that's on the edge of his body. He is doing his best to hold on, which is what I feel you're doing, Leo, this coming month. You're doing your best to hold on. You're trying to stay calm in a difficult situation. You do feel alone, even though you've got people around you. You're still feeling alone and dealing with things alone. And you're asking yourself, at what cost? Whichever way you turn, it just doesn't make any sense. Some of you Leos have very nice jewelry, actually, I feel. Maybe beads. Maybe a set of beads on your wrist. Nice watch. Bangles. But I do think a lot of you are wearing some nice pieces of jewelry that are very special to you. And I have the memories around a ring. I'm being shown there's a sapphire in the center of the ring. And it's held very special, that ring. It represents, I feel, a grandmother who was very well loved and respected. I feel I've got an M initial, maybe like Maureen, Mary, Margaret. It sounds to me like I'm feeling an M-A-R, Ma sound at the beginning of the name that I'm looking for with regard to a ring. And you know, Leo, you're not going to stir the pot too much, I don't feel. I'm not sure you're even feeling that sociable. I think for those of you who are trying to socialise, I think your mind is elsewhere. And here you are, springing out in your own reading, Leo, through the strength card of the number 8, and number 8 being the double of 4, of course. So something says you really have to pay attention now to the very foundations of your security. And it also feels like you are having to contain what you really think, that it would be wise to just keep everything smooth, not to speak too much about your opinions or your plans, just keeping it to yourself, as I say. You may be struggling a bit with your lower chakras, to be honest, and by lower chakras we're talking the root chakra, as I say, the very foundations of your life. So money could be quite difficult at the moment, and you may need to spend extremely frugally and thoughtfully. You might not feel safe in the city where you live. You may just think, no, I'm not going to go out hardly at all, if at all, and that a lot of you have the possibility of, I feel, working from home, but might find that a bit lonely. So struggling with your root chakra and your sacral chakra, which is just below your belly button, and the sacral chakra being the seat of creativity and also relationships. It's connected to your willpower, which is your solar plexus, and how you draw your energy and what you put it towards, and your own self-belief as well. So there's a big test going on here, Leo, as to how you create the life you want, how you come across to your partner, what you want your partner to know and what you're not telling your partner. It's like you don't want to disturb anything at the moment. Structure again, you have the Emperor. Some of you may have an ongoing situation with a parental figure. I'm leaning very much towards a father figure here in the Emperor, because the influence of father, whether he is here on earth or whether he is here in spirit, your father plays a big influence on what's going on internally with you right now. In some ways, some of you may be thinking about a father in the sense that you don't want to let a father down by your own behaviour. It's a bit chilly today, so yeah, you may not want to let your your father down, even if he's passed. You don't want to let him down. You want to prove in some way to yourself, and therefore your father, that you are quite capable of running your own life without assistance from others. But of course, sometimes we all need a bit of help along the way. It's not that simple. We can't do everything on our own. We're not born to be entirely independent of other people. We're more built to work together with people and to find a way forwards. you may have a parental figure which could be well connected to a birthday at the time of either Aries or even Taurus. And this parent might be somebody with a little bit of a temper, can be a bit scary when that temper flies, but also is very structured and knows exactly what the boundaries are. And you may be dealing or getting advice from such a parent in the near future. We have the Tower. So there's a big shake-up coming in your life, Leo. And the shake-up may mean that for a little while your heart is upset, it's hurting, it's wondering how to deal with these uneasy times. There may be a little bit of unexpected news about to hit you. It could well have a connection to your home base. It could well connect to any authority that you're speaking to. Honestly, there's a feeling of there's unfairness here. And here you come in again, in the sense that we're looking at a fire sign here. And again, we're looking at Leo, of course, but we're also looking at Aries and Sagittarius. You may have someone around you who's quite dynamic and fiery and influential at the moment. Could be quite useful to your life. If it's not a fiery person as such, a friend who's a little bit opinionated, let's say, speaks their mind, then this could be a partner who's at a distance from you, and this partner may put may put a spring back in your step. Someone who catches you, let's say when you receive some news that feels like you can't control things. You're just blown away by what's coming in. And so there may be a partner here who takes a different attitude to what's happened and therefore revives your confidence, revives your hope in what feels like a very impossible situation for you, as you would see it. Too many cards have fallen. I can't take this many. So, Spirit, let's add to this, please. Show us any blocks, any lifts or lifting of blocks. Let's have a look. I'm not... Okay, yes, you've got like the sense of kind of new beginnings. It did come in sideways, the Ace of Pentacles, rather than reversed or upright, so it's come in sideways. So surprisingly from nowhere, there is also help on its way, and it's unexpected. Someone's going to help you. Spirit, what else do you want to say to Leo, to our lovely Leo friends at this point? Okay, you have the Sun. Leo, after the storm, comes the sun. So yes, you are going through some sort of storm, but you'll survive it. There's help. When you least expect it, there'll be help. So you get through the storm and the sun comes out to shine another day on you. It could have a lot to do with your approach to the problems in front of you. I would say take the easiest solution right now. Work your way out of the problem. Take your easiest solutions for now. Try not to make life too difficult for yourself or too complicated right now by trying to prove that you can do everything on your own. Like I said, help is here. Accept the help. Spirit would like you to get out of that sense of Spirit would like you to get out of that sense of you being trapped, because you're trapping yourself somehow in your own thoughts. You don't deal with change too well. And yes, this is kind of a negative vibe, there's no doubt. It's a surprise and you're unprepared. But there's a lot of good that's going to come out of it. You have to get through this period, the underlying energy of the Five of Wands. Well, we know we're all in a mess. We're in fluctuation. Everything just about is out of our control. Anything that's really important, that is just about out of our control at the moment, although we are facing less restrictions. But the question is, are we really? That remains to be seen. I think we're all going to be feeling that we're living under restrictions one way or another. It's going to touch our lives. And here it's saying it's touching yours as well. So you have to get past this point. And you will, Leo. The sun will shine on you another day. Keep working at your most important relationship. There's a woman here who wants everything good for you. Could be your wife, could be a partner, could be a sister or a mother even. It's someone close to you, and she's the sort of woman or the sort of man that wants to offer and share with you. In a way, it could be your ideal partner for many of you. Work on that relationship. It makes you happy. And for better or worse, there is a bond here that can't really be broken, certainly not easily broken. So I feel, put your faith and trust into that partnership, which will grow in the future if you let it. If you let the softness and the loving, Leo, yes, there is a partner here, the Hierophant and the King of Cups. And it's somebody who's coming in with very healing vibes. Someone mature, someone who understands a lot of what you've been through, Leo, what you're going through. Someone who's fairly traditional in their outlook, in the sense that they may wear wacky clothes, have wacky hair, but in their inner being, they're quite traditional in their makeup. And they would probably be good marriage material. They are healing. They know what it's like to be through or go through pain and still keep going. And your heart is very, very bruised. But this person that you love is still there in the future. So I want to take a moon card or two for you to close the reading off, Leo. It's going to be very testing the next 3 or 4 weeks. You're going to just have to go with it because what's coming in is inevitable. It can't be stopped, it can't be helped. Let's just see. What the moon cards want to say, what the moon cards want to bring to your attention. We've got 2 cards actually come out. So what do we have? First of all, we've got disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out, Leo. Take time to breathe. In other words, take time to think your way out of this. And surrender to the divine. So let this period of uncertainty pass. Like I said, there's not much you can do about it. So surrendering is the most graceful thing that you can do. And hold your relationship, the one that's dear to your heart, hold it, because although there's a shake-up, what's lost is really more the set of circumstances rather than the relationship itself. So surrender and wait for the new, the upcoming full moon, and a bit more will be revealed to you. I feel like travel is in the air. And you would like to get travelling, but here you are, very, very stuck. And you're going to have to do, I guess, what's right for you in the end at this moment. But be reassured, Leo, love is here for you. So, with that, I'm going to close your reading, and I wish you all the best, Leo. Keep your strength up. And I do see cost coming in here, by the way. There is an unexpected cost. I feel it connects with wheels. It could be that there's an unexpected travel cost. It could be that there's an unexpected cost connected to your vehicle, connected to wheels, tyres. It could be that it's a bike or a motorbike even. But it's something, something connected with getting you about. So just watch out for that added expense, Leo. I feel you need to be frugal so that you can make your money stretch as far as possible. I have to say it, Leo, as well. 1 or 2 of you could literally be moving very unexpectedly. Very, very unexpectedly. So be prepared, Leo. And do not let this break you. It won't. But don't let it, don't give in to that feeling, all right? Because you're rebuilding something that is stronger for the future. So Leo, good luck, and Let your heart speak. Okay, Leo, thanks for listening and all the very best. See you again in a few days' time. Bye for now.